Hello, everyone, and welcome to season 28 of Divorce Court. I want to welcome our virtual jury to our in-studio jury. Today, we have another amazing case for you that we're going to be analyzing and hopefully getting to the bottom of whatever the conflict is. It's going to be a busy day. We are going to have a polygraph examination that's going to come out, as well as there's an additional witness that may add some insight to the case. So get ready, get your notepads just in case I ask any of you some questions, because you know I love my jurors at home. Court is in session. Let's go.
What is next? All right, Corey. All right.
I'm ready.
Come to you, Corey.
Okay.
Excuse me, I haven't heard them check my IV.
Can we check her IV?
They didn't say anything. Now I got it.
Coming to you, Corey, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Miss Kinsey says her husband's late nights, missed holidays, and abundant red flags has her thinking he's lying to her. Now the only way to get to the bottom of this is if he passes the lie detector test. Today on Divorce Court. All rise. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding.
Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Your Honor, the case of Kinsey v. Hawk.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kinsey and Mr. Hawk. Welcome to Divorce Court, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for allowing me to look at your life, your relationship, and your love. Trusting me for doing that, and thank you all for joining us. Today, this couple is trusting us all to treat their relationship with respect. Let's do that. I understand that you all have been together for 11 years. You are presently engaged. You actually share 5 children together.
Yes,
When I looked at their ages, I said, these are some little stair steps. There's 9 and 8 and 6 and 5 and 3. So this is a real family.
Yes.
If I'm right, Miss Kinsey, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So some real serious things are going on here. And I know the defendant has an 11-year-old from a previous relationship. So this is a family that's depending on you all to act mature and figure out what's best for everybody. Am I right?
Correct.
Why are we here, Miss Kinsey?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today because I'm honestly tired of being lied to. I've done been trying to be supportive when it comes down to Samuel. And he's supposed to be taking a lie detector test today. If he is lying, I plan on taking my kids. And I plan on going on my way. I'm just done with the relationship.
So, Ms. Kinsey, that's a big statement for someone who has 5 children with this man, that you are so tired of what you perceive to be him not being respectful of your relationship that you're willing to walk away if your suspicions are proven correct. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hawk, that's a big statement. Did you hear what Ms. Kinsey said?
Yes, ma'am.
And to hear it in open court can be kind of daunting because you know she's serious.
Right.
With 5 children, 6 with the family, that's a big responsibility. What do you say, sir?
Well, I'm here to save my relationship with my kids, my family, and with my girl, to prove to her today on the lie detector test that I am not lying.
And I hope reestablish trust.
Yes.
Because that's really the foundation of the whole relationship. Would you agree, Ms. Kinsey?
Yes, I do agree.
So I'm going to look at how you all met. I understand you met through a mutual friend, but then you connected on social media.
Yeah.
That's how young people are doing it right now. And you thought that he was a charming young man. And next thing you know, you all are dating.
Yes.
And then just been together ever since.
Yep.
But interestingly enough, although you have 5 children together, the defendant just proposed 7 months ago.
Indeed. We're trying to work it out. So I love him. I love my family. So when he proposed to me, I felt like it was about time, but then I felt like he would be getting himself together at the same time. So I got faith in him, but after the engagement, it just seemed like it's going down here, just the patterns. I feel like he just is constantly lies. You know, I'm being told one thing, but he do another. It's his actions don't follow up with his words.
You know, it's kind of interesting. I'm going to talk to Mr. Hawk for just a minute. You all have been together for 11 years, but you just got engaged 7 months ago.
Right.
What made you ask her to marry you at that time?
Because she's my little chocolate thunder, you know. I can't let her up. I can't let her leave. I'm not gonna let her leave.
Mr. Hawk, not for nothing, but 5 kids in, she been your little chocolate thunder.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but you said 7 months ago.
So,
I'd like to make you my wife. I'm committed to you for the long term. That's what it means when you ask someone to become your partner in life, your spouse, that I'm committed. Were you ready to follow up on that, sir?
yes.
No, he a liar.
And as I asked that question on purpose, Ms. Kenzie, because I knew that you were going to say, but his actions have not been parallel with his words. Am I right?
Nope.
So you keep saying the word liar. That's a strong word. I want to hear why you say that. And I know one of the things is the inconsistency when it comes to finances. What happened with your Wi-Fi?
Okay, well, the situation that came down to the Wi-Fi was that Sewell agreed to put the bill in his name. And when Sewell put that bill in his name, the Wi-Fi had been going on for at least 4 months. When it got down to that 4th month, the bill was off. The Wi-Fi was off.
Meaning, I want to be clear when you say had been going on, in some words, it had not been paid for 4 months.
Well, during the 4 months, I thought he was actually paying the bill because, you know, it hadn't gotten cut off.
Got it.
And one particular morning, it did get cut off, and I was looking at him. I was like, okay, well, you got paid, and I know you paid the Wi-Fi bill, so what's going on? And he looked at me like, no, I ain't paid nothing. You supposed to pay it.
But wait a minute. I thought you said that the internet was in his name, and he agreed to make the payment.
Yes, we agreed. When I got the Wi-Fi, we agreed to put it in Sewell's name. Sewell was working, so I didn't understand why Sewell couldn't pay the Wi-Fi bill.
So I'm gonna find out.
To my knowledge, it was because he let the bill get up to $400. He wasn't gonna pay that. But if you done paid it in 3-4 months, you're gonna get a late fee.
She started the Wi-Fi in my name. So she had Wi-Fi in her name, and it lapsed. So I was willing to put the Wi-Fi in my name.
He wasn't
and I was at
helping
the
me with my
studio
bill.
and stuff like that, trying to get my coins up. And I told her, look, I could help. We agreed on going in on it together. So now that I'm doing my thing, she's coming to me about the Wi-Fi. And I'm like, what happened with you? You mad about you losing your
Wi-Fi
job
got up
and
to
all this stuff going on? And I'm
$400.
just like,
That's a $35 bill
responsibility.
every month from Xfinity. It's not making no sense.
Hold on 1 minute. The bill is $35 a month. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
How did it become $400?
He didn't pay it.
she lost her job.
Okay, so now we are 5 kids in. Miss Kenzie had been working throughout the relationship. Am I correct, Miss Kenzie?
Off and on.
Who takes care of the finances at your home?
I do.
Were you contributing to the finances at your house?
I pay the rent. The only thing he had to pay was the Wi-Fi bill. He didn't help me with nothing else.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Mr.
All I
Hart.
had to do was pay the Wi-Fi.
I'm sorry. Why are you speaking under your breath when I'm here in open court?
It's just crazy. All I had to pay was the Wi-Fi bill. Like, we don't have other expensive stuff in this.
No. I'm talking about household bills. Do you all need to pay electricity?
Yeah.
Yes,
Who pays that?
I do.
Excuse me, your fiance just said that she does.
Okay. Wow, that's wild.
Who actually writes the check?
It's me. It done
How you
been times where
paying anything
Sewell
with no
done gave
job?
me a few bucks to
I'm the
put
only one
towards
working.
a bill or in regards to maybe like washing clothes or when it comes down to household situations.
How long have you been out of work?
Since
A long time.
No, since
A long time.
July.
I worked the whole year.
But he
Went
did
4
not-
months.
The agreement
I worked the whole
was in the
year, you
beginning
went
of the
4
year. I
months.
working at when I
What is 4
was
months?
working. I was
Excuse me?
working at the daycare. The agreement was that we was gonna stay in this apartment together, and even if he could not help me with the rent, he would help me with any other utilities. That was the agreement. I lost my job because he stopped taking me to work.
No, you lost your job because you inconsistent of going to work.
Okay, I'm gonna say this to you. This doesn't sound like a partnership. And for somebody that is 5 kids in, the fact that we arguing over who gonna pay the Wi-Fi makes no sense to me. You have children who are school age. Your 9-year-old, your 8-year-old, your 6-year-old, and your 5-year-old need Wi-Fi for school.
Yeah, he
The
not
3-year-old
following nothing.
probably is someone who's using a tablet or a phone.
Because the Wi-Fi was not paid, I had to go stay at my grandmother's house for 3 days because that Wi-Fi was not on. I could not get my kids to sit down. We could not do anything in the house because the Wi-Fi was not on. So I had to leave and go be with my grandparents. That's just like when it comes down to Sewell supposed to be helping me with other stuff. That's just like with Christmas.
What happened on Christmas?
The agreement was that Sewell was supposed to give me some money to help me get Christmas gift for the kids.
That's normal.
Right. On Christmas, he didn't show up. And when he came after Christmas, when he did come after Christmas, he did not have not a gift for not one child. And when I asked Sewell about it, he told me he had to use the money to tow his car.
Corey, did she say that he didn't come home on Christmas?
Didn't come home on Christmas and no gifts.
Did you actually mean to say that on
Yes.
Christmas Day?
Yes, we did not see him on
But she
Christmas.
know the reason
we seen
why.
him after Christmas.
She
I'm
know the
sorry.
reason why.
Wait, tell me the reason why.
The reason why I couldn't be there on Christmas because my sensor on my car went out. And the money that I had to tow my car from one destination to the next, I had to use it. It was either gonna be my car is gonna go to the impound or I have a little spending money for the kids.
Okay.
I had to do what I had to do for my car. Transportation to get over there, I didn't have that. Car is out.
But why did you
got
not come home?
Grandma, mom,
Regardless of
everybody
your car
got a car
being
at your
down.
house.
You
I'm
have
so
a
sorry.
home.
Wait a minute.
You gonna
I
come
don't
home.
understand. You're going to have to help me. Mr. Hawk, on Christmas, when you have 6 children, you don't come home?
My back was against the wall. I was doing what I had to do. She knew what was going on.
I'm sorry.
My
I'm sorry.
kids didn't understand it.
I'm sorry, you didn't have a
don't know what the
homeboy.
kids understand.
Excuse me,
Right.
Miss Kinsey. You didn't have a homeboy, homegirl, mother, father, cousin,
Not at
dude
the
up the
time.
street, somebody that would have dropped you off at your family's home because you have 6 children and it's Christmas. And I don't care that you didn't have hundreds of dollars. Did you have $12 to go to the Dollar Tree to get some construction paper? To take construction paper up on the wall and buy some crayons so that all of you as a family could decorate the walls. I could come up with several things that don't
But I
cost nobody.
came the next day, and when I came the next day, she still wasn't appreciative that I even made it here.
I'll be damned.
No, because I said,
can't
I'm
believe you just
sorry.
said that.
I know,
I'm
because
supposed
he
to be
came
appreciative
empty-handed.
because you came the day
I'm
after
going out my
Christmas.
way. I'm
I'm
going
here.
out my way. I'm getting on buses and I'm going to churches. I'm literally going to tour drives. I don't have no car. And again, I'm not working. I'm
had
doing
to
what
get a
I can
ride.
to
I
provide
made
these
it there.
children some type of toys. And he knew that. He know how I feel about when it comes to birthdays and holidays, being
It
able to
doesn't even
prevent
matter. This
kids.
is their father. Corey, are they punking me?
I think so, Your Honor, because this is ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever heard, honestly, I hear almost 200 cases a year. And I've been sitting at this bench for 5 straight years. I never heard somebody that just didn't show up for Christmas and had nerve enough to
I
say,
had to get
New
a
Year's
ride.
came. New
I
Year's
got my
came.
ride. I still came over there.
New Year's
You're
came.
showing me
I
emotions
did
like
not
you don't
see
even care that I'm here.
Till about 3 o'clock after New Year's came. 12 o'clock came. We did not show. 12 o'clock. We did not bring the New Year's
Because I had to
together.
get a ride, woman.
I cannot, I mean, sincerely, you need to still be apologizing for not just disappointing your fiance. How about disappointing your children? I mean, what in the world that you couldn't care enough to just be there to make cookies with them.
And
okay?
that was the next day.
I've been trying to work on this relationship with Sewell for a long time. That's just like when it comes down to the eyelashes that I found in Sewell's car.
Excuse me?
Oh my God, bro.
This is
Because you
why I
think
feel
that we're not talking about just lying, we're talking about cheating.
cheating as well. I feel like he's cheating as well. Yes, I do.
So what's with these eyelashes?
Me and Sewell had agreed one day that we were going to take the kids to the park. Now, that's one thing that we usually do when it comes down to the kids to get them out of the house. We'll take them to the park. Me and Sewell had been out riding in the car, and I just so happened to look over in the middle of Sewell's car, and I see some false eyelashes.
In the pack?
No, they had been worn.
In
Like
other
they
words,
had been taken off somebody's eyes.
like I
Well, we
finished
talked
my
about
day
that
and I
already.
just put my eyelashes off and sat them there.
Yes, like they might.
Which I'm getting ready to do in about an hour and a half.
Yes.
Okay.
Something we always do before we go to bed, you know,
Exactly.
take them off.
Take them off, and then you save them for a little bit later because you're not getting ready to get rid of some good eyelashes.
Yes, because they were stuck together.
Right.
But how you know they weren't yours?
was
You got
stuck
on
together.
eyelashes now.
I didn't have none on. I hadn't been wearing none. Like you said, I ain't got no
That's
job. How
And
am I gonna stay cute?
I can guarantee you, a woman knows if she took her eyelashes off and put them in the car. I can tell you where my eyelashes from yesterday are. I know
Yes.
exactly
So
where they are.
She got
On
eyelashes
the night
all
table
over the
to the
house.
right, next to the ring counter. Thank
So
you. I know where my
I
eyelashes are.
asked Sewell about the eyelashes. You know, who eyelashes is these? He told me that when he went to the studio, that his homeboy, he gave his homeboy and his girl a ride, and they were hers. So I'm trying to figure out why are her eyelashes in the front seat?
Cause she's in the back seat, fidgeting on her phone, getting her face together, and she probably don't even realize that she's missing an eyelash.
That don't make no sense.
Not an eyelash,
That makes
eyelashes.
sense to you.
And you know, it's very interesting because I can take judicial notice of a couple of things. And the real reason that I'm sitting here, you know, it's so interesting how things come back at you. Because I actually remember the first case I ever had to do analysis of. It had to do with somebody who took their pantyhose off. And I could figure out that they were lying about where the pantyhose was because a woman knows when she takes off control of her
I felt in my
pantyhose,
spirit
she
that
knows
he was
exactly where
lying.
she was.
Because I felt that in my spirit he was lying. The
They still
argument
could have
got
been your
so
lashes.
bad.
They still could have been your lashes at the same
bad
time,
about
though.
the eyelashes to the point where he put me out of the car at the gas station with my 2 kids, and I had to call my mom.
She jumped out the car. She's going
It's the summertime.
she's so
It's
mad.
hot. And I got these 2 little kids. Regardless of
And I
how
told you
I'm
to get in the
feeling,
car and you didn't.
He left.
Father.
I'm not finna chase you down the street.
He don't want me then.
Mr. Hawk, I am not as concerned with you and your fiancé having an argument as I am with the manner in which you are raising your children. That's what I'm most concerned, because you are putting their safety in jeopardy. And that does not make sense. If you are having an argument to the point where your woman needs to get out the car with 2 little kids, that doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
That's not protecting your family.
I felt embarrassed, Your Honor, because of the simple fact that he had, you know, one of his friends in the back seat, you know, and he talking to me very harsh. It's his words.
And he knows
you know,
exactly
he's
what you did.
disrespectful. For me, you know,
Arguing. Jumping out the
me,
car, walking down the street.
it's too much. I don't
So
want to be
I
in front of your
understand
friends.
because honestly, I am just making notes. You told me about the eyelashes. You told me about the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
you told
and
me
he
about
been
Christmas.
doing music. He stay long nights out. Sometimes he don't even
I'm
come
an
home.
artist. I'm an
I done
engineer.
had situations where I done got on Sewell. Like I literally had to get up one morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning because I did not have a phone, and he knew I didn't have no phone, and I'm in the house with these kids. I had to leave out of the house 4 o'clock in the morning to walk to the gas station to call Sewell. And when I called Sewell at 4 in the morning, I'm asking him, you know, what time are you planning on coming home? I don't have a problem with him doing the music. It's when you coming home and I got these kids, I need the help. I don't have a phone.
I'm sorry, what is she supposed to do with no phone in a house with 6 children?
Watch TV. I'm at the studio.
No, I want to be very clear
I
that
called him.
excuse me, Miss Kinsey, Mr. Hawk is telling you what his expectation is.
Right.
That's your expectation.
I'm do music. I'm a music engineer. She knows all this stuff already. I'm telling her I'm here late nights. These people paid for a session. It's not gonna be when you want me to be there. When I'm done with my session, I will be home.
Your Honor.
And what is she supposed to do with 6 children by herself? 6 children under 10 years old.
Be a mother in the house.
Okay.
Do your job. I'm doing my job. I'm out doing studio stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, okay, I just want you all to be clear that this is their relationship. This is your prize.
Yep.
You picked him,
Yep.
okay?
I did.
We just listening.
That's true.
And Mr. Hawk has told you his expectation. So he's going to the studio.
Yes.
He expects you to be sitting at home watching television, doing your job.
Well, that's the problem. I'm always at home with my kids. It's never a day when I'm not with my kids. And Seniwell knows that. And I feel like Seniwell is getting comfortable with that. That's just like when it comes down to him staying out that night and I called him at 4 o'clock in the morning. When I called him, Seniwell answered the phone and I heard women in the background. You know,
Oh
and when
my
he hung
God,
up,
bro.
you know, and when he hung up, I didn't see Seniwell. Seniwell didn't come back to 3 o'clock that next day in the afternoon.
Miss Kinsey, let me just be very blunt with you. I know you brought your mother to court today. She is going to testify, but I'm going to tell you on the straight. The fact that he stays out all night purporting to be at the studio is on him. The fact that you accept it is on you.
That is true. And that's true. I'm trying to be supportive of his music just as much as I want him to be supportive of the things that I want to
It's
do in
plenty of
public.
He's
people at the
not
studio.
listening to you on that.
Yeah, I don't think he cares, and I feel
It
that.
ain't that I
sense
don't
that.
care. Everybody's at the studio, male and female. I'm an engineer. People is coming to lollygag, just kick
This
it
is his
and
life,
listen to
and
the
he
music.
is telling you
All you
that
hearing
this
is
is
women.
his life. Talk to me about this.
Insecurities. That's
I'm
what
not
that is.
insecure.
You
I'm
got
not
low
insecure.
self-esteem about
I
yourself.
don't have
like,
low self-esteem.
Women intimidate
no,
you or
I
something.
don't. I get the signs.
I think there's probably a reason that
I get
she
the signs
feels-
and I see.
Ain't nothing wrong.
I know,
You-
I know
you
him
beautiful.
well
What-
enough.
what
I
would
know
you be
exactly
having
who
low
One
I
at a
got
time,
with.
please.
I know exactly who I got with. And I know his personality. That's not the issue. When it come down to Sewell doing music and he's staying out, I don't have a problem with you staying out late or staying out. You know what I'm saying? It's communicating. He not telling me
That's
how long
because
he
you
gonna
don't
stay
require
out.
it.
No,
You
I'm
don't
asking
require
for
it.
No, I'm asking
You don't
for
require it.
I'm asking for it all the time.
Miss
And
Kinsey.
he has a problem with
Miss
me asking
Kinsey,
questions.
excuse me. Mr. Hawk knows there's no ramifications for him not doing it. He absolutely knows. I mean, you have seen messages pop up, I understand.
Yes, I have. Me and Sewell has been, me and Sewell have been in the house hanging with each other, and Sewell got up to go to the restroom. Sewell left his phone down on the bed, and when I seen his phone go off, I seen a message at the top of it say, "If you could get out, then come my way." That's what the message said. So I asked Sewell about it, and when we got into it about it, he made it a big argument. He told me that I'm looking for something, and when I go looking for something, I'll find it. That's exactly what he told me. You go digging for dirt, you'll
That's
find
what
it.
you'll find.
That's exactly what he told me.
And what was your reaction?
I feel like, at that time, I felt like he was
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you what you felt.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? What was your reaction? What did you do to protect your peace when you got that answer? What did you do?
I let him go. I let him go on out the door.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you accept behavior that you find disrespectful.
I'm not going to argue and fight in front of my
Obviously.
kids.
No, I'm not asking you to argue and fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you, when are you going to get up off the floor and stop being a doormat?
I'm not a doormat, but I definitely understand. I mean, I've been with him for 11 years.
You cool with me being out late, but you just said it's a problem at the same time.
No, I said it's a problem with him communicating. I don't have a problem with him being out.
Why I
If
gotta
you're doing
communicate with
music,
you
at
and
least
you know
call
I'm
and
at
say,
the studio? What
I
is
got
there to
this
communicate
going on.
about?
I might need to
Ain't
be
nothing to
staying out
communicate
this
about.
and
You know
time.
I'm
It
at
don't
the
matter.
studio.
Because if it's me, if it was me and I was staying out, even if I didn't communicate, he gonna call my phone, he gonna have a problem with it. What I allow with him to do, he don't allow me to do.
And that's your man.
Okay.
You
And I
allow it.
understand
Miss
that.
Kinsey, you allow it. You allow it.
And I'm I'm not knocking that. I'm
No,
not
what I
knocking
need
that.
to hear you say is, I'm no longer allowing it.
Right.
I'm not hearing that from you. You are complaining about something that you are allowing to happen.
Right.
On a continual basis. I mean, I can't be the only one who has told you this. Am I correct?
No.
As a matter of fact, you asked your mom to join you today.
I did.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Mr. Hall?
Her mom.
Yeah, because her mother kind of knows.
That's what you see the way she is now with the insecurities, because her mom be all in her ear.
Oh,
telling
really?
her this, telling her that all
So,
the time.
Mr. Hawk, I tell
It's
you
like,
what
am
I'm
I
going
with
to do.
you or your mother?
Excuse me. Let me explain something to you. What's not going to happen is you're not going to insult somebody's mama in my courtroom. We don't do that here. We don't do that. We are just respectful, okay? Just how we do. When we invite somebody to your house, you treat them with respect. You can disagree with them. You can state that that's their opinion, but you're not going to be disrespectful. What you do in your house, you can do, but this right here, in case you missed your guest, that's ain't my house. So we are respectful here. And I'm going to respect the witness.
Right.
Will you ask the witness to join us at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
However, I just feel like, you know, I just been getting signs, and I strongly feel like Seawell is cheating. Just like when it came down to the studio and the next day. When I did see Seawell the next day, he came about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We spent maybe like 4 hours with me and the kids, and then he left. And when he left later on that evening, I ended up going on his social media, and I see that he's been running around with a young lady. And I'm wondering if this the same young lady that texted him and said, if you can get out, then come my way.
I have fans from the studio.
He said
Everybody
these
hits
are
me
fans,
up.
but
Go
it's
to the club.
not
They trying to
adding
see
up.
if I'm trying
What
to
makes
still
you
get out.
think that this was somebody he was actually with? What was in the social media post that made you think that they were connected?
Where when I end up stumbling across the young lady's page, and I went on there, and then I seen her stories, he was with her, and then she's like, oh, this my Aquarius twin. They got the heart eye emojis. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that's a fan. Fans don't do that. Since when you start riding around with your fans and
do
making music?
Of me, they're doing it. But the reason she was saying Aquarius twin is because both our birthdays is in February.
But Mr. Hawk, why would you put your fiance and your family in a position where a, quote, fan, somebody that should not mean that much to you in your personal life, could have ammunition against your family and put something out in the public purview that allows people to wonder, well, is he really with her?
Yes, because after the situation,
Why would you do that?
And I said something to him about it. And again, like I said, we talked about it. It got worse because he started staying longer out. He stayed out more.
I'm going to ask the witness the questions that I need to ask because I'd like to get some insight from somebody who's actually been around. Welcome to Divorce Court, ma'am, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Will you introduce yourself for the record?
I'm Teese Kinsey. I'm the plaintiff, Talesius Kinsey's mother.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kinsey. I appreciate you for being here. Obviously, you have been around throughout Ms. Kinsey and Mr. Hawk's relationship. Am I correct?
That is so correct.
So
correct.
I like facts. I don't like just opinions. I want to see if they're based on any facts. What have you personally seen or heard? Not what you were told by anybody, but what have you seen as it relates to this relationship?
Okay, well, there was an incident where I was actually over to one of their homes that they shared at the time, and my daughter had been to the grocery store. She and I had taken her that day, and she had went in the house to ask Samuel to come out and assist us with getting some of the bags. He told her no, because he was in the house doing whatever it was that he was doing. So my grandboys, they tried to assist us with getting the bags and things out of the car. One of them ended up dropping a bag that had a bottle of spaghetti sauce in it.
That's what little kids do.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And when Samuel seen that my grandbaby had dropped the bottle of spaghetti, instead of him saying something to my grandbaby, he just went off on my daughter and started calling her all kind of names. A stupid bitch was one of them that really like to have sent me over the moon and back because he disrespectful. He don't have no respect for me being her mother. He don't have no respect for my grandkids. He don't have no respect for my daughter.
Well, are you serious that it went so left because the baby dropped a,
Yes, ma'am.
a bottle of spaghetti sauce?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It was ridiculous, and to do it in front of me just because it was an accident. The baby accidentally dropped it. And he just, you stupid, dumb bitch, he got a bad habit of calling my daughter a dumb bitch.
I would like to give you the opportunity to defend that.
Your Honor, I believe I was drinking that day. I was, and I took it a little bit too overboard. I apologize to her.
I don't feel like it's no excuse for the way he be talking to me. No, it's not.
Mr. Hawk, did you also apologize to Mrs. Kinsey? Did you?
No.
No.
He ain't never apologized to me. He ain't never apologized to me. No, ma'am.
I feel like her mama don't like me. I don't like
Well,
her.
you know, one of the things that would make a mother not like you is you calling her child out of her name in the middle of the street. Because trust and believe, my mama is in heaven with God. I believe she would get up out the ground if you called me out my name right now. Okay? Because mamas don't play that.
No.
How are you going to call her child out of her name in the middle of the street in front of grandchildren?
Yeah, but that ain't even it though, Your Honor, because there was another situation when my daughter had called me. It was her birthday. Now, you know, me being a mother, I want to see my daughter celebrate her birthday. She's still young, you know, she's just right at 30. So this particular incident, she called me, Senor had done been staying out all night. He hadn't been home. She was over to his parents' house this night here, staying with the kids. And he done left her and the kids at his house with his folks. And she calling me, she all upset, she crying and everything. So, of course, you know me, I jump in my car, I'm like, I'm gonna go rescue my daughter. I gotta go get my baby. By the time I get over there, he done made it. She don't want to go nowhere no more. It ain't a problem. They all back in lolly-lolly-land.
And
I'm
she's
like,
boring. She don't have nothing. She don't
Come
never
on
have
now.
nothing to do. I'm an artist.
on.
I always got something to do.
That's not true.
I'm always in the studio.
That's
I'm
not-
always out at the clubs having fun, living life. And nobody said you couldn't join me to do it. You just
He
choose
don't
to stay at home.
ask me to do it.
It's
You
a
just choose to stay
manipulation.
at home.
He
And
don't
I've been
always
trying to get
ask
my
me
daughter
to
to
do
understand that for years. He manipulates her.
Mr. Hawk, you said she's boring and she doesn't want to do anything. Did you just say that in open court?
She
I don't
never
have no
wanna do nothing.
babysitter
I'm
to
always
always
out.
do
I'm always
anything.
But
busy
what
doing
is she
something.
supposed to do with 6 children under the age of 10?
Exactly.
Find a babysitter.
How's she gonna find a babysitter when her helpmate, her partner, is never home to help her with anything? You can't even get up off the couch with your drunk behind to help up with some bags so the baby don't drop spaghetti sauce in the front yard. And you think she's supposed to do something else? This woman is tired.
Yes.
She's raising your family.
So I want to take my daughter home today, Your Honor. I just need for my daughter to get to the bottom of this, to get to the truth. She need to see it for herself because at
What
this
should she
point,
do, too?
this a dead situation.
Okay, Mr. Hawk seems to not like you. Clearly,
Yes, ma'am.
you don't like him.
No, ma'am, I'm not fond of him.
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this grocery store. I'm listening to this birthday story. But you just said some words that I was surprised at. You said, I came here to take my daughter.
Yes, ma'am.
To rescue my daughter.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you-
Because I'm here for the sake of my daughter and my grandkids. Because my grandbabies are witnessing this. And I have grandboys. The last thing I want my grandboys to do is to turn around and manipulate somebody else's daughter.
That's true.
To be like they dad. So that's what I don't want.
So, your daughter has told me all about disappearing acts and missing important things in the family's life. I mean,
You know what? I just got a phone call a couple of weeks ago, Your Honor.
this is extra information.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Personal information.
Yes, ma'am. Let me tell you about it. Okay. I got a phone call from one of my girlfriends a couple of weeks ago. She worked at the hospital, one of the local hospitals here in Atlanta. And she said because she's familiar with my daughter's baby dad. I'm sorry, children's father.
Oh, wow.
Senor.
That's great.
And she calls me and she let me know that she sees Senor at the hospital with another young lady in labor and delivery.
Shut up!
Now, I don't know where
never
they seen this at. That's
I don't
crazy.
know if whether or not she was delivering a baby or had already delivered a baby. But I brought the news to my
I
daughter.
know.
Do you think she said anything to him about it? No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. She ain't do none of
Where
that.
did y'all ever see me at a hospital?
Again, Your Honor, one of my good girlfriends. And she
It's
ain't gonna call
always
me and tell
the
me no
good
lies
girlfriends.
about this man right here.
That's a rumor.
No, that was facts.
That's a rumor.
Your Honor, at this point, I didn't ask him, I didn't say nothing to him about it because
We didn't get to the truth.
I need to know the truth
We gonna get to it.
myself.
So my baby can come home
Yeah.
and she can be amongst me, her sisters, and the rest of her family that do love her. She got a village that will surround her and help to bring up her self-esteem and confidence back where it needs to be. I'm gonna witness my baby shrivel up. And as a mother, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired.
I need a minute to collect myself.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, take your time.
Because
I'm digesting it for you.
Because I'm going to tell you right now. That's some wild mess.
Girl.
Very wild.
I'm very glad that I ordered a polygraph examination.
Ooh, thank
Yes.
you, Jesus.
Let's get to
Thank
it.
you.
Because I'm going to get to the truth.
Amen.
I need to know.
I need a recess.
Yes, thank you, Lord.
Court's in recess.
Okay.
In 3, 2.
Court is back in session. I had to digest that information because I was unaware of that. I, quite frankly, was 100% aware that you passionately wanted to join the courtroom today so that you could advocate on behalf of your daughter, but I did not realize that there was information that you possess that could change the course of this relationship.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to find out what the polygraph examination disclosed, whether or not there was deception.
Okay.
And then we'll ask some more questions. Will you stay in the courtroom for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Join your daughter
Yes,
over at the plaintiff's podium.
Yes, ma'am.
Corey, will you show Miss Kinsey where to
Sure.
go?
Right this way. And right next to your daughter, ma'am.
Miss Kinsey didn't ask any questions, but you petitioned this court for a polygraph examination?
I did.
Because something tells me you wanted me to ask the questions. And I did. At least I did bring in somebody that would ask them for me. Will you ask the expert to join us?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good day, Your Honor.
I don't know, Jan. I really don't. I don't know how good it's going to be. This has been a very intense, stressful
To say the least.
day here in the courtroom, and so I'd like you to be able to give me some insight. Ladies and gentlemen, I've asked John Yarbrough to join us. He's a certified polygraph examiner from Guardian Polygraph Services, and just so that you all are aware how seriously we take this, Mr. Yarbrough has been an expert in this field for both public and private entities for many years, and he's been selected by this court to provide expert services on numerous occasions. I find him more than qualified to conduct polygraph examinations for me in situations such as this. Mr. Yarbrough, I asked you to put 3 questions to the defendant based on some of the testimony that I was aware of. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct.
The first question I wanted you to ask was, Mr. Hawk, did you have any sexual contact with that person who left those false eyelashes in your car?
That is correct.
What was Mr. Hawk's answer?
He answered no.
And what did the test results indicate?
Polygraph examination revealed he was being truthful in his response to that question.
Thank you.
That's only one.
Thank you.
That's only one. That's one.
We got more to go.
And
Question
we're going
2.
to find out.
Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Hawk during a relationship with Miss Kinsey, have you had any sexual contact with the woman who called you her Aquarius twin?
That is correct.
What was Mr. Hawk's answer?
He answered no.
And what did the test results indicate?
Polygraph examination revealed he was not being truthful to that question.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's
See?
crazy. I don't believe
See
that.
what I'm saying?
Some
See?
had to be wrong with
See?
that.
Well, I'm going to find out based on the
11
third
years.
question because I want all the answers. The third question, Mr. Yarborough, we asked Mr. Hawk, since being in a relationship with Miss Kinsey, have you had any sexual contact with anyone other than her?
That is correct.
What was Mr. Hawk's answer to that question?
His answer was no.
What did the test results indicate?
The polygraph examination revealed there was deception to that question as well.
Wow. That's crazy. They just got me out as the bad guy, huh?
See,
You know what? Don't even worry about
That's
Mr. Yarborough,
wild.
I'd like to
That's
thank
wild.
you
That's wild.
I don't
for
even think that's
your
accurate.
After
service.
11 years, that's wild.
Excuse me. I'd like to thank you for your service because we're not going to be rude to the expert that we brought in on your behalf.
Yes.
Mr. Yarborough, thank you, and your professionalism is what this court relies upon. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I can't say that I'm surprised, Mr. Hawk. So it's very clear that you have been dipping and dodging outside of your relationship. I don't know how long.
I ain't been doing none of that.
Yes, you have.
I have not been.
Yes, you
doing
have.
none of
You
that.
have definitely
I
had
don't even
sexual
know
contact
why
with,
that-
and no matter what you say, no matter how slick you are, you cannot beat the box. And guess what? It's interesting that the first question you passed. See, if you had failed every question, then you might have had an argument to say maybe there's something wrong. But you passed that question that you didn't have sex with the girl who left the eyelashes. But you failed the questions on Miss Aquarius twin, and you failed the question on anybody else. So, who's the woman that had the baby at the hospital?
I don't know nothing about no baby at the hospital.
Are you denying that you were at a hospital with a woman who gave birth? Are you denying that?
You know what, Your Honor? I think I do want to confess to that. I just want to get it out the way. So, I just had a baby a week ago. But I'm still here right now and trying to make things right with my family and trying
Your Honor,
to
you
get
see
her
why I
to
need
be
to take my
with
daughter
me
home.
I need y'all
on
to
the
just
side.
focus because Mr. Hawk said he wanted to make his own confession, self-admission. Go ahead, sir.
So, yes, I got a 1-week-old baby, and I just want to let her know, like, I'm sorry, and I don't talk to you plenty of times about being by my side. I want my family. I want to be in my kids' life. I want to be in your life. I don't like to see you crying. Oh, my God.
You don't like to see her crying?
I think that's
Can't
messed
even
up.
imagine.
I just think that's just messed up. After 11 years and 5 kids, I've been knowing him since I
We're
was
gonna make
20.
it
I
right.
grew up with him. So why you do me like that?
Because you've been allowing
Yeah,
it.
you took it.
Yep, you've
You
been
took it.
allowing it.
And it's okay, but I ain't gonna allow no more. I'm taking my kids and I'm gonna do what's best for me.
About time, girl. You need to do that. I've been telling you.
Say it with your whole chest.
I'm gonna do what's best for me. It's time, and I know it's time. My mama always told me when the time come, I would know, and I know it's time. It's time for me to let go, and I'm ready to let go.
Not only is it time for you to let go, but it's time for you to let the courts demand more than you ever demanded.
Amen.
Because you have 5 children. And bruh, you gonna be in the studio a long time. Because you about to pay child support for a very long time. You got 5 children, 6 children, oops, 7 children.
Oh, God.
Miss Kinsey,
Yes, ma'am.
can you take your daughter out of this room?
I'm gonna run her up out of here. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Miss Kinsey, are you going with your mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you changing the locks?
Yes, ma'am.
She'll be back.
No, she
I'm not
won't.
coming back.
No, she will not.
No,
Tell you what, Miss
Miss
Kinsey, let your daughter handle this.
Okay.
Miss Kinsey, what do you need to say to the father of your children? Your mother and I are waiting.
I just want my father of my children to know that he can go to hell and he ain't got to worry about me ever again.
We're gonna go together. We're gonna go together. That's crazy.
Corey, I know that you're looking at this young lady and you are saying, if this was my child, I would walk her out of this courtroom.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
Corey?
Ladies, can you follow me this way, please?
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
I met trifling before. I've seen trifling before. I've met it. I never thought that I would have it stand right in front of me in my courtroom. Trifling, sorry, good for nothing, man. Nope. Correct. Sifling, trifling, sorry, good for nothing, boy. I've seen a lot of stuff in this courtroom. I hope you don't mind, Corey, if I disclose that I had to talk my bailiff off the ledge, because I'm sorry, Mr. Hawk might have got punched out today.
I don't play around when it comes to children. They have a lot of children, and my man is out here just free willy-nilly going crazy, being disrespectful to his family, his wife, his mother-in-law, everybody, and them kids don't deserve that, especially the kid who dropped the spaghetti sauce. What you gonna do about that?
There were jurors, the men jurors in here, that I don't think I've sat in this courtroom and seen the folk look like y'all was ready to go for it. All the uncles in the room just was ready to go. And I'm so glad that her mother was here to support her, because she's going to need a lot of support. I thank you all for being here. Corey, I thank you for having our back today. And just in case y'all don't know, this is 100% real. These are not actors. Nobody's pretending. I did not know about the baby, had no idea. I knew that the mother was coming here and she had something she wanted to say because she insisted on testifying, but I did not know about this phone call. And to hear that in open court just blew me away. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd love to know what some of our at-home jurors think about the same thing, because this season on Divorce Court, we are really not just hearing from the people in the courtroom, we're bringing in voices from home, because I want you to really feel immersed and a part of what we're doing here, because we really do care about relationships. And so oftentimes we get an at-home juror of the day who is a viewer who has watched the entire case unfold, just like my jury here in the courtroom. They do it from start to finish. And then I ask them to come and join me and give me some of their insights. So today, I have us joining live from WFTC in Minnesota, Channel 29, is Julissa Salcedo, Carabella, as a matter of fact. Julissa, close your mouth, girl. A fly is gonna roll in it, because I feel the same way, absolutely. Were you blown away?
Yeah, I was. I really was.
Did you expect anything like that?
I was not. It was a plot twist at the end, for sure.
And a plot twist that impacts on people's lives. So I'm going to ask you, just from a common sense, another woman point of view, what lessons do you think viewers should take away from this case? Because I know you watch Divorce Court on a regular basis.
I would say don't ignore the first red flags. You know, we have a woman intuition as well. Always go with that, and don't accept the bare minimum.
What a good piece of advice, because the bare minimum is just like standard operating procedures. We are looking for somebody that wants to elevate and step up. So here's a tough question. Who do you believe is most responsible for the breakdown of this relationship? Because I honestly believe that our plaintiff bears some responsibility for allowing this kind of behavior.
I do agree. As you also stated, we are responsible of our own actions, of our own feelings as well. So only we can't blame anyone else, because, as you said, we are the ones that are accepting it. So that's kind of, you know, we have to take responsibility for that.
And I'm so glad that you, as a young woman, had the opportunity to see some examples of the kinds of behaviors and the kinds of things that you don't want to accept with any partner. Whoever you choose to have in your life, they need to walk into the relationship knowing that you're a whole person that they need to respect.
Amen to that, yes.
Absolutely. So I thank you for watching. I thank you for being a fan of Divorce Court, and I thank you for being my at-home juror of the day.
Thank you, Judge.
You're very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this day was a very intense day. As the members of my in-studio jury were here for all 8 cases. I don't know if people understand. We do 8 cases a day. 2 of them we get to do live, so that everybody at home gets a chance to sort of be a part of the process. But you all know that this was very serious and a very intense day. So do me a favor, go home and hug your loved ones, because we need to reestablish some respect up in relationships, if you know what I mean. Sorry, trifling fool. Thank you, everybody.